Platinum Tour this week takes us to Merica C.C. Black. And from what I've heard, it's going to be a lovely time. Just a truly difficult course. It has one pin set. Just a singular pin set. Or not pin set, tee box. So that's how you know. High winds out of the southwest, firm fairways, firm greens, and the greens are fast. We are taking something a little bit different into Plat this week. Normally, we're boneheaded and we try and play for the perfect tempo, perfect straight swing plane. I cannot, for the life of me, today hit a perfect swing plane, like no matter how hard I try. So we're taking the right side miss, and we're gonna live and die by it. So it's gonna be different. It's gonna be an adjustment, but we're gonna try it out, and here we go. That's the swing. Lindsay, that I can't for the life of me. I cannot for the life of me today. I tried so hard. And like even when I felt like I was going left, I like couldn't. I don't know what it is. My brain like can't get my thumb to go to the right spot. So this is what we've got. It kind of pains me. It like actually pains me to be doing this because I've been so against it for so long, but I truly do not know what else to do. All right, so we've got this shot up into the right. Also, Stan, how's it going? And thank you everybody for being here. I really, really appreciate everybody over on Twitch, over on YouTube. You guys have been supporting me so much, and I just thank you guys. Bad game mechanic, no choice, or learn Terminator. I've tried to learn Terminator, and I can't do it. I don't know how you guys do that. All the people that do it, I really don't understand it. Oh, okay. I underhit it though. That's gonna be the problem. So that's what felt off. I thought it was the tempo that felt off. I didn't swing far enough back on that. Can only use two thumbs, dude. I tried the two thumb thing earlier. I use one thumb, and I try and swing straight, and I just hold it like a normal controller. Like all these other swing methods, they don't make much sense to me. They really don't make much sense to me. I just don't know how you guys. I don't get it. Ooh, that's a little high bite. That downhill lie. I tried to account for it, but there was a slight downhill lie in the bunker there. See, it like barely breaks on the left-hand side, but like straight to the hole, what is it breaking? We're gonna have to look at all of these putts so closely. Ooh, almost low, but big save. All right, it's gonna be a lot about trying to keep our card clean this week. I think that's gonna go a long way for us. That middle line had slant, but it was also like it had slight slant on the left side and more on the right, so I played it more like the slight amount. I despise this length of par 3. They really know how to just bother you. So if we take 239, 247, wind's playing in a little bit. Let's try and get that aim first, maybe. Probably somewhere out here. So we get this, right? And then that's 247. Wind's playing in a little bit. So you're playing like lower 240s. So now you're here like shy of the green. I think theoretically we could take full backspin and counteract it a little bit. I hit it fat, and we hit it straight. Well, that's great. That's gonna be a fun thing. And now we're dead because we're out of the heavy rough. So it's gonna roll a bunch. Straight ball, yeah, like that's the thing. Like that's normally what I play for, and I miss it. So now we play. Of course, now we play not for it, and we hit it. So that's really good. The pin. That's what the pin's for. That's what the pin's for, right? Okay. We're just gonna leave that behind. And act like the straight shot on the tee didn't happen. All right. Okay. So 125. We've got about 10 at the back. Sand wedge, we're probably getting maybe 6 out of this. 5 to 6, 131. So that's way short. Probably be about 145 on the gap wedge. So this is long. I want full brakes on this. And then we want a few yards off, right? Because we got to land it short. And then, yeah, something like here. It's your vote? If one sub equals one vote? Lindsay, thank you very, very much for the paid tier 1 subscription. I hope you enjoy your faces once more. Thank you for 17 months. All right, just a little bit. Okay, I'm really not trying to shank it that hard. So Tailwind, I feel like, is carrying a little bit further than I think it's going to. But this is what we talked about. This is what we were talking about, Scud. I also leave myself exactly pin high a crazy, crazy, crazy amount. Three, 6. 3, 6, 10, 12, 13. And this to me just feels low. This to me just feels low, right? So we're gonna go feel and add a little bit more. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. That's all that matters. they really make it to like not lay up, right? They really make it to just you have to take driver. Because you have so much wind in your face that and it's uphill, you take a different club and it's just not a good time. 148. So we're pin high without the wind. So we're going to have to go 9-iron and like work it from there because I don't think I want to be in the business of trying to stretch my pitching wedge. I think I'd rather get to here and maybe have enough spin to somehow bring the 9-iron back down a little bit. This is about 159 probably because we don't even have a good lie on it. 12-mile-an-hour wind on the diagonal. So let's see about this. So that's 159 will be 147. I don't think it's going to be quite that. I think if you give it some backspin, that'll actually... We're going to end up being, like, short and just trying to stop it there by the hole. Not really going long here, just actually bite it. Okay. Okay. If this is a true tailwind, maybe I'm considering this, but 311, 325, you get some wind, you're down in this and then trying to chip up. I don't think I want to be pin high trying to flop it. It's just such a tough thing because that's not a great like amount of real estate to work with. And more than likely, if you try and go for the little flat spot around the hole, you roll off to the right. If you try and go, most things are going to go down to the left. And you're going to have like a right to left putt up. But I just don't see a way. Like otherwise you're like trying to flop it out of the rough. And I'm not into a downhill that doesn't seem reasonable. So I'm going to take 4-iron. What does this leave us? 218 downhill, wind, bounce it out, and get a wedge. I guess that's the play. Try and squeeze it. If it can get down to like a lob wedge, that would be ideal. Hey, what's going on, Joe? Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's one of those courses. Got it. Got it. Oh, I play it fast. That ends up being okay. I mean, if I was where I wanted to be, we'd be going towards the hole. But we would have too much momentum down the hill anyway, and I'd be off. So this probably ends up being the safer miss. Few fairways, so Stives, that just, yeah, okay. So now I know anything that I see slanting like that, I have to play the full loft like cut. You draw or fade it into it with full loft to help it sit down. Is basically how those ones end up being. Almost. We almost Almost steal another one. All right, so we'll put that one behind us. We'll put that one behind us. This is definitely in between clubs. I guess you're trying to play to this left part, right? Like, you're not pin seeking, you're going for in here. Downhill to, like, it's just shy of 145. It's probably like 144, and then the wind is not really playing that much in. But if I play this, 130, 129, I'm 5 yards short of the hole. I mean, I could play a few yards D-loft on the sand wedge just to like make sure. I slowed it. Okay. So I actually didn't aim enough. It just sucks because like this is like the good putt, right? This is the good putt, and it's not really all that great. Like, the best you're gonna get is if you could land it, like, just before the hole perfectly, and then you, like, bounce it right and stick it right around. But you're really risking the roll back down the big slope if you do that. So it's risk reward that is not really worth it. Get in there, Scud! Get in there, Scud! I tried for an overpower there. I got a little bit greedy, but I also knew distance-wise it didn't really matter. Like, if I went for it and we came away with something big, I actually, now looking at it, don't think we would have even had anything. So it was, like, really not worth it, but, yeah. Felt like a good hole to just test it out. See how our overpowered is feeling. We're going to put the overpowered back in the bag. We're not going to bring that out again. Didn't go well. All right. 11-mile-an-hour headwinds. High wind, probably playing about 16, so we'll call that 49. That's right about at the pin. Which I think with the 9, I think you can go mostly backspin and, like, just stop it a little bit shorter. Oh, I underhit it. That's going to be short. Okay. I guess with the wind being so diagonal, we actually end up in a situation where the wind played a little bit less going out that way. So I played it like 16-yard loss. But with it being diagonal, we end up, losing less than that. And so when we hit the shot there, the results is a bit different. All right, we're going to blast this one down here and get a... Am I being dumb? Maybe. Get a pitch shot. Again, I got aggressive. We're going to get away with it. I have to, when I'm like ready to take a shot, no matter what, have to slow myself down because the fast comes out so quickly. The fast comes out so quickly. But I do have to be perfect, Scud. No, we're trying to leave that behind. We're trying to leave. Today is not a day of perfectionism. Amen, Rick Sullivan. All right. Nice little pitch shot up here. Ooh. Hit the straight ball. Hey, thank you, Rex. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I do not like this. Am I am. Okay, 6 under. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I know I can't be saying here we go. This I'm not a I can't do what Dak Prescott does. Look at what talking about Dak Prescott made me do. Can't believe he would make me do that. Freaking Cowboys. Ruin everything. Now what am I supposed to do, Dak? Now what am I supposed to do? I hate it here. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Come on, into the bowl and come back. That's slow helped. I just needed to be up in this bowl. I think a little bit. I think perfect would have been okay. The slow actually, in a sense, hurts me because it doesn't let me get high enough in the bowl to like roll back further. But that's a pretty solid shot overall. That's a pretty solid shot overall. Like I have to be pretty happy with that. So we have to play this. I have to play this super, like as much as I want to like throw caution to the wind here, we have to not let this get away from us. I'm okay with it. I know we leave it short with like a pretty good read on it, but like I cannot hit that past the hole more than like 2 inches or else it's just gone. Okay, so here's another one of those crapshoot fairways. Cause I'm not playing it back here, dog. I'm not playing 3-wood into your par 4. So we're gonna play full loft. Probably full backspin. No NFC Championship for you. True that. Rex, thank you for the follow. Alright, come on now. Oh, now I hit it. Perfect again. Gosh darn it. That's gonna kick left off and I guess it doesn't really matter where it goes because I can't get to the green. I mean, the rough obviously would be better. I mean, not the rough, the sand would have been better. The lie makes it so that maybe 4 iron, like what am I playing up here? And then this ought to be stupid. Play it to this left side, too far left, but the kick is gonna go right. It's just like, it's probably gonna get too much release. Oh no, it's in that gully. I mean, it's too much release still, because it's just all the way out across the green. Too short. This is a ridiculous hole, because it's like so hard to find the fairway, and then, you know, from the fairway to get it. Yeah, not bad at all from there, but like you're not really getting great shots, I think, generally speaking, on this hole. Low. It's okay. I'm okay just saving par on that. These greens have some gumption. That's putting it lightly. These greens have a lot of, yeah, good luck. It's a lot of, okay, can you figure out how to full backspin with a lot of loft? Because there's like sometimes part of me that says like, what if I just, like when I've been considering this and it's been scaring the crap out of me because I don't think I could really pull it off. But I'm like, what if I went full loft, full backspin on a shot on like a club up? Right? So like go up to 6 iron and then take this back to 182. 179. And then like you're only getting like 187. You get like this out of it, so that doesn't work. But if you take a little bit off of it, have force carry pins. Yeah, like I've got to practice it and like get comfortable with it. Cause otherwise, like I'm taking 7 iron and I just don't know if I put a certain amount of loft on, I never know if it's more beneficial to just go up a club and then like take even more off of it. It's like a really weird. Yeah. All your misses because when you're shaping that much, your whole thing just goes. Hey, Chi-Town Mobster. Up 2 in full backspin? Well, I can almost guarantee you that that one's not gonna work. Because this is already 10 yards past the hole. There's not enough shot shaping on that club. 6 iron, I can maybe pull it off. 7 iron, like full backspin's 188, 185. 10-mile-an-hour wind. Let's just call it 8 on this diagonal here. Like, let's just assume that this is, like, right at the flag, right? Something like this. What's going on, Hill? Draw it? As much as I would love to, I don't know that this wind is really going to let me cut back in. 85. So this is like 93, so we're 4 yard. Ah, crap, I reset the shot. So we're like 4 or 5 yards short on this. Not leaving us a lot of room to work. Am I really stupid enough to try this? So this is 182. This wind. I mean, it's like, what's the worst that's gonna happen to me? I don't hit a good shot? Because that's, like, pretty much the MO with this course anyway. 182, it's like 190. Take just, like, a clip off of that. It's gonna miss just short of the green to get the huge kick. You son of a gun. I hate that mechanic that if you don't land on the green, you get the mega bounce and less roll. Or more roll. You get less spin. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's just a horrible mechanic. That's one thing I hope. Like, I understand green firmness and fairway firmness, they're different, but the fact that it's like, oh, you hit the fringe, sorry, sucks to be you. Like, what kind of a mechanic is that? Sit. Stop it! Stop, 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 stop! What a dumb hole. Yeah, I would throw the club. Man, I would throw it. Are you kidding me? That was such a tame reaction. What are the odds that I roll out the back of the green? What's going on, Chrono? Well, we're gonna take a bogey. A really dumb bogey. So we missed the green by a hair, get shot out into the heavy rough, and then can't stop it coming back up the hill. I mean, as long as they don't put it in that pin location every single round, I guess we're good, right? Oh, it hurts. That stings. That stings. Because, like, I feel like we hit some good shots there and just, it's like, oh, you can't stop. What is this? 165. I guess we're trying to go, like, here and up to this, and we're leaving ourselves a downhill putt. Because I think if we go... It's like, can you stop it in here, I guess is the question. Because we can get it up here, and then you've got... It's a slight right to lefter up the hill, but if you go too long, good luck and good riddance. I just fear the bounce and the roll. YouTube should be permitted, Stives. YouTube should be clear. If it's not, I'll give you a permit. Alright. That's just my bot being stupid. I have to fix something in it. That's not me baiting. That's something with the whitelist, blacklist permit, like, stuff wrong. I think it's something with the wild card. I think it, like, doesn't have... There's something just not allowing the links to properly go through. Right, Boost? Did you get your setup on that too? Yeah, I have an old chat. I have Streamlabs chatbot that you like. I don't even think can download anymore. I've had it for almost 8 years. Like I'm just tied to it personally. Oh boy. Okay, so this is like, do we try and pull off what we did? Like 7-iron, full off, full backspin, 168. That's pin high. 61, the little bit of wind. Like if we take a little bit off of that, can it go long and then actually spin back down the hole? Like, or is that not enough momentum? And I guess we're gonna just find out. Why not? We're just gonna do a little test. Try and be left of the hole. Land it like pin high and then roll back. Oh, I'm a little bit too far right. This doesn't bite, we're in trouble. Okay, so there's something to be said about the club up and full off, full backspin to get extra loft on it compared to the same, like, the normal club you would take. Because that has some bite. That has some, like, serious bite on it. So I'm kind of scared of this. I feel like even though it's downhill, I should try and hit this with some pace. Ooh, okay. That's the right idea. The adjustment is not quite right. Like, we almost miss it high, but that is the idea. Hit it with pace and just, like, send it home. 44? Question mark? I think that's, like, too short, right? Yeah, 44 is just into this slope. Now, pitching wedge, we've got options. You can either try and loft it, take a few yards off of this, or try and stretch this a few. I think I kind of want to stretch this a few. Because it's a pitching wedge, so it still should have some de-loftability to it. Oh, I underhit it. That's not great. Maybe that is great because I de-lofted it too much. And look at that. We hit a straight ball and we're 7 foot to the side. This would have been a nice, easy putt coming in had I actually missed the swing the way that we had thought we would. Ace if I push it, right? Ain't that just how it goes? I dropped the camera down to the green, so I'm looking at how the bottom of your monitor or your TV screen or whatever is flat, right? So I'm taking essentially the way that I'm looking at it, I'm taking the line, the brake line down to like the middle like the middle of the brake line to the bottom of the monitor, and looking at that angle and kind of trying to figure out how much brake I think is actually happening in each square. Yeah, like you're giving that number, although it's more granular than aim point, because aim point you go to the like 1/3 mark, 2/3 marks, feel it out, and at the end feel it out, and then pick your mark. This is like going line by line and like really being particular about it because we can, but yeah, it's similar concept for sure. So we gotta go like up and over this and hopefully sit it in the fairway. Oh, whoa, where'd that fast come from? Tree there, bud. At least we spit out. We're not into the fairway, but I can see. 269 to the front. Okay, so that works out. We're in the rough, but I was never making it to the fairway. Now, I can't get down to like the flop. That would be real nice to have, because best case scenario, we're probably in this bunker. So we're gonna have a longer shot here, but like it is what it is. Just lay it up to the front of this section, and we've got a little bit more work, but if I can de-loft maybe our lob wedge enough, I think I'd like that than trying to... I don't want to go long. I mean, obviously I don't want to be short, but I don't want to be doing that double ridge putt. We'll find this pin another time. Can really tell there's probably a pin up back in here and then down in here. It's about 10 mile an hour. Kind of cutting diagonal and in, I'm gonna say somewhere out here for us. So if that's 10 headwind on the high, probably plays close to 10. This is probably a few yards, so I'm gonna give it just a few yards of D-loft just to kind of countermeasure it. Five down one. Not a lot happening, just a little bit. So we're gonna go kind of like we talked about earlier, just with pace. Break is not something that I wanna, if that's that little, I have to stop thinking about break and just think about getting it in the center of the cup. Ooh. This seems like something awful. 214 to the hole. Now, if we go 5-iron, full off, full backspin, 193. I'm gonna try and make use of this shot type again. 10 at the back. So let's just say we'd land it like here. 5-iron, I think, would still hop and release. But I think assuming that we hit all of our stuff correctly, it's nice and calm. I can't miss left. So what do? I hit a straight ball with a fast. How do I manage that? What goes on in my head? What goes on in my head there? I think my brain goes left. Got it. I think that has to be what happens. I think my brain actually just said, yeah, left. That's what he said. Because there's the fast again, so... Self-inflicted wound. Self-inflicted wound, 100%. Nothing to blame but my own brain on that one. Okay, can be a little bit more aggressive here. So what? You know that this is... You know that this is breaking. Was locked in. We've been hitting great shots, Scud, so it's like hard to back me out of that shot. But that was like double miss in the wrong direction, you know? Fast, straight shot fast. You know, when we've been pretty much right side slow the whole time. I think this is... Oh, almost saved the bogey. Almost saved the bogey. I think the line I was reading was a little bit pacier. All right, I mean, we know what the mistake is, right? We know what the mistake is. This is oddly drivable, question mark? Because you're kind of hitting in here, and then it's... Yeah, this is interesting. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so I thought the wind was really going to take that further to the right. But because of that, we hit the flat spot instead of the slope, but this ends up not being really bad at all. It's got more roll though, so I have to be careful. Like, these have been rolling just a little bit more than I want them to. That's pretty good. That's pretty good! So double into an eagle, we're just par through those two holes. All square. This is a dangerous driving hole. But it's actually not as bad as it looks going with the 3-wood. The only thing is, like, you're not left with a ton of room. But I actually think if you're more to the left back over here, you have a slightly better angle than if you're straight on. I mean, it's not much of a difference, though. Only difference is, like, I could take some more loft. So I don't know, do we want to try and... You try and cut something here? I think maybe. Oh, there's a fast. That better sit. Because I just fasted the crap out of that. Yeah, hit all your tempos and don't give strokes back. I mean, we'd be 11 under right now without those bogeys, right? You know, we've missed a few shots as well. So you just really have to be in like a groove where you're not really missing stuff all that much. So what do we have here? It's like a 10-mile-an-hour wind diagonal. I'm gonna be out here, I think. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little bit less. All right. See where the shot goes. Push it fast. That's a little deep. We're gonna be out the back. Thought the wind was gonna play just a little bit more than that. This isn't all that bad, though. This isn't all that bad. We just need to make sure that it gets going. I missed it right. Good pace. Good pace. Just pushed it a little bit too strong there. Certainly not a swing plane. Well, what this round has come to demonstrate is just how much the swing plane is mechanic you can ignore. Oh, but I slowed it. Off the tree, back fairway. Nah. Okay, so definitely missed opportunity here. Definitely a missed opportunity. And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, as much as... I'm gonna try and be like freaking... We're gonna try and be like Phil Mickelson here. Try and like really stretch something, run it up. I don't think you can. Something here. Like, I'll take 9 under there. I'll take 9 under. We made some big mistakes there. We played very well. We played very well. Made some putts. Completely just played for our swing today and didn't even bother trying for the straight ball. The straight ball still comes out because my thumb definitely has that as its program thing, but tied for yeah, we're in the top 10. We're tied for the top 10 here on PlayStation, so we're probably sitting top 15, top 20 overall. So that's solid, especially with the double bogey and another bogey in there. We could have been way up. So we'll see how things go the rest of the week. This is a pretty good start.